Hello and welcome to episode 9 of my Tempest Riding GDF insane playthrough. Let's go and see what the briefing has to say.
Commander, it's good to see you. I won't lie, it's chaos. Normally I enjoy not knowing things, but right now we can't afford mistakes. Things are not looking good. I've seen, skimmed reports of mission. You pushed the enemy back. Well done. Other commanders haven't fared so well. Their weaponry is like nothing I've ever seen. The Dynasty is just crumpled. Scopes just got images of their main HQ, or where it used to be. Veti are attacking mankind indiscriminately. But if you're counting on some unholy alliance with the Dynasty, I'd forget it. Their forces are scattering. We're on our own. The Colonel's shipping you back to the front line. Do whatever you can to stop them.
Well, okay then. So it doesn't sound good. Apparently we're the only ones with success.
It's a word one of the archaeologists found linked to the enemy. We don't know what they're actually called. All attempts to make contact have failed. They've done nothing but kill since they surfaced from wherever they came from. I don't know what they want, but it involves getting rid of us. Is this retaliation for harvesting the Tempest? The footage I've seen is chilling. They're callously precise. It's like they know what humans are, like they've done this before.
Well, based on their troops, based on how they incorporated the Tempest, as well as the fact that, well, somebody decided to go and nuke them and then things happened. As well as that, the Temple said a bit about Tempest, which is interesting. I guess there is more of that in the Dynasty campaign, and there I will go and give my full actual talk.
Great question. From your last mission, we know they're not invincible. We know they can be stopped. They fight with high-energy weapons. Their technology is astounding. I might have thought it was magic had I not been studying Tempest applications for the last decade. But all the same, the creatures themselves seem to be made of flesh and blood. Your tactics may need to change, but conventional weapons are at least still effective. I do have to say, though, maybe I'm anthropomorphizing their body language, but the Veti seem surprised whenever they see one of their kind killed. I get the feeling they're not used to losing. Sounds like your sort of challenge, eh, Commander?
Yeah, not really. I mean, we can go and kill them. Oh, I don't really think they're that bad. I mean, I think they're even weak from time to time. But hey, that's also because I'm sitting here like, where is their main tank? Where are their anti-tanks sometimes? So, eh.
They certainly have a history with it. So far, the Red Vine has defied taxonomic classification. We just don't know where it fits into the Tree of Life. It's too early to say with the Veti, but I do have to say I'm disturbed by how human-like their physiology is. At any rate, where did they come from? Where did the Tempest come from? How did they both end up deep under the Earth's surface? I'm sorry, Commander, I really don't know. What I will say is this. We know the Tempest thrives in radioactive environments. That nuclear warhead the Dynasty were transporting, that was right before we saw the Veti. That was the catalyst. Did someone in the Dynasty know? But then, the Veti wiped the Dynasty out. Something doesn't add up.
Well, those are things you figure out in the Dynasty campaign, luckily enough, but not for the GDF scientists here. Well, no further questions.
You're going to be the last line of defense between us and the Veti. Best of luck out there, Commander.
Now let's go and look at our doctrinates. And get comms helmets, so now our infantry soldiers have comms always. 30% attack speed and 30% move speed. It's kinda busted. Yeah, this will just do well. Just the first aid added, done.
Veti forces are approaching over the sea. Establish defenses in the city and prepare to repel the enemy. Deny the Veti access to the Tempest by harvesting the local fields before their arrival.
I do find it kind of funny that they do say this, that, oh, you have to go and fight the Veti for the Tempest, even due to, this has nothing to do with the mission, as neither did the briefing, actually. Neither of the mission briefings have to go and do with the mission itself. It feels very disconnected, but it is a very interesting
GDF
part of the story.
research indicates the following. The vine has been sourced to mineral-rich rock in the upper crust. However, no strong correlations have yet been drawn. The cell structure of the tempest vine more closely resembles that of the aggressor species than terrestrial eukaryotes. The Veti utilize the Tempest extensively in their technology. Early analysis suggests the Veti may be able to metabolize the Tempest fluid. The Veti's strength lies in their reliance on the Tempest. Their access to the resource must be denied.
I do find it funny that they say this as well, but they teleport all their troops in. And then we have this as a mission.
The Veti have breached the city! Incoming hostiles!
Now, if you want to do this mission apparently deathless, you have to do quite a lot of things. You have to not kill these guys. And you have to go set up a comms gem here first.
Where's the airlift?
Hold on, it's inbound now.
What's going on? Ah!
Or at least if you care about the drone, that is.
Contacts!
But I don't. Sure as hell I ain't planning on doing this freaking mission deathless. I plan on doing it low losses, not deathless. Also, this is something cool. As long as you don't deploy the command center, the mission won't move on to the next phase. So, for a bit you can take this army and clear more. Grenadier. So, this thing is the Tempest Processing Center. It generates credits, aka money, and next to generating credits, it also gives you a bit of power. They are busted, believe me. You want those things if you can. So, these guys are not just boring standard guys. No, they are specialists. And why the hell are we fighting with that thing? Oh well. I did not think we could see the vehicle across there. Oh. So we already lost a militia. Not that it really matters. I will gladly send them to their death so I can have other supplies. Because, well, sadly enough they do cost pop. Which is somewhat sad. I mean, if they didn't cost pop, I don't think I would really mind them at all. But next to that, I think that the thing that I really don't like about, or something I actually do like about the specialists, is that the specialists, they don't cost pop at all. Yeah, you can literally just go and build an infinite amount of specialists. Infinite amount, you can go and build them as long as you don't own them. Pretty useful. Hello there. You are like an... Oh, you are hovering. Damn it. There's something I want to go and do, but it involves my enemy not being hovering, which is sadly enough not going to be the case with the Veti. So now that we've cleared here and here, sadly enough, if we go here, we will spawn a bonus objective, and if we go here as well, so we can't do that. We sadly enough just have to do it normally.
Good. You've been briefed.
Not really.
These Veti are moving fast. We've got people across the Med looking for civvies. Sorry, but you're closer to the fire than anyone. You're my best, Commander. I know you've got what it takes. Hold off the invaders. Get the civilians to safety. Show the Veti you're not to be messed with.
Wow, okay then. Near the front, probably. Oh, does the Veti have any vehicle that can...
Yes, sir.
Does not hover.
Yes, command. Ready and waiting. Up we go.
Construction complete.
So, this mission is timed with this objective, but there's also a secondary objective which is also timed, which is... Ugh. Believe me. Also, this one's never going to be attacked. This one's going to be attacked normally and then once.
Complete. Constructing.
So yeah, alright. That should be fine, I think.
Training.
Or actually, rather than that, power plant, more money.
Standing by. Your orders. Ready for pickup.
Unit ready.
Line them up. Roger that.
Construction complete.
Training.
Training.
Yeah.
I like the look of that.
Oh boy, we don't have the power.
Unit ready.
Ready, sir.
Building captured.
Yeah, now we are making a bit more money. Alright.
Unit ready.
Boy, more attacks.
Ready to roll. Stay back.
Commander, you have a medical convoy en route to the GDF airbase east of your location.
Yeah, I know.
Be prepared to escort the convoy safely to the airbase.
Now that's more or less my plan.
Received.
But I also want to go and make more money so I can do better. How long is that effect actually going to go and last? Wait, is your grenade not ready?
Infantry! You got
Wow, marking mines are pretty good, so...
Loud and clear, Commander. Hold the line.
Hold the line! Oh boy, what actually isn't that much? Was it? Has to be our own fire, because those guys only do 10 damage or something per hit. They're darn weak. Now, we don't have any power problems this time, unlike, well, missions ago. Actually, 2 missions ago. And go repair. Go repair. You go inside for heals. Why did I all of a sudden sound that way? I don't know. Luckily, none of these enemies have AoE. That's a good thing for us.
Shouldn't be a problem, sir.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Unit ready.
Yes, Command.
Ready, sir.
It is somewhat funny how he's bugged. It's also not just him, it's also usually planes and things, so...
Training.
It's a rather annoying thing, I guess, in the game.
Ready to roll.
It is one of those things that I did wish was fixed, because that's something that, to me personally, can go and make you win or lose a game, because all of a sudden a mechanic doesn't work the way it's intended to. Oh great, the actual good enemies that throw grenade explosion things.
Heading out. Combat.
Unit ready.
Engineering.
Okay, so...
Acknowledge command.
Training.
the dumb part right now is that I don't have any defenses at home. And I won't, sadly, have any. Ah, the lovely power of just picking shit up with helicopters is so nice.
Moving to LC.
I really love that
Unit is
mechanic.
under attack.
The fact that air units can also go and just pick up drops.
On approach.
Unit ready.
On approach. Countering. Picking you up.
Our base is under
You need to
attack.
not, actually.
Keeping her steady.
Well,
Medical convoy approaching Alexandria. Requesting escort to GDF airbase.
Unit is under
oh
attack.
boy. Oh, there goes all my drones.
Moving to LC.
We want drone pod.
Training.
Yes, I know drone pod will mean the big old drone boys, but that's kind of the point.
Constructing.
Right. Ba-ba-da.
Unit ready. Constructing. Construction.
I know.
Let the hunt commence.
Oh boy.
Countering. Picking you up.
Oh boy. I'm really messing up right now.
Unit ready.
Got to move further forward.
Standing by.
Construction complete.
Luckily, these vehicles are not filled with actual infantry and things, so... can go and start building actual units now. Or actual units. Good units.
Welcome to Alexandria Air Base, Commander. Captain Tremblay and his team will take care of the civilians here. Handing over our key structures to you. Stand by. Scopes has found civilians pinned down in 3 areas of the city. Clear out their scouts and get those people to the airbase hospital.
Oh, good luck with that.
These deployed units are calling in attacks on our base. Take them out.
So, now we also know that. Wait, why is that thing without power?
Base is under attack.
Electronic shield shut down.
Base is under attack.
Oh, God!
Cruising over.
Unit is
Oh
under
boy, this is going real bad.
attack. Base is under attack. Ready to disrupt. Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Sir? Sir, yes, sir.
Holding
You
up
need to
to
chill though. Okay.
Training.
Wow. I guess that's what I get for building very few vehicles.
Researching.
That's enough of that.
Unit ready.
Yeah, the objective marker may be gone, but the bonus objective itself is still a good thing to do.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. No trouble.
So, now I want to go and actually set up a pretty good defense here.
Is under attack.
Also, soon enough there will come a timer, which is neat. It's kind of constricting, but the dumbest part of all is that you actually want it to go and run out if you want to go for 100%.
Structure upgraded.
Yeah, this mission is sadly enough built brokenly.
Insufficient funds.
It is really, really dumb.
Commander, we're reading steadily building energy signatures. Significant Veti reinforcements are coming. We don't have much time. Clear the city of civilians before anything comes through.
Yeah, you kind of want to do the opposite, as I just said.
Training.
So, we want to go and keep using the drone command unit.
Training.
Because I'm just lazy right now, so... I don't think that this gives us any reinforcements. Yeah, these guys as well. These guys with the triple shields. They're a specialist, which is dumb. They are just one of the few units which I'm like, oh yeah, that thing's actually good, or I would want to build it. And it's like, oh yeah, it's a specialist. It's one of the most powerful units the Veti has.
Funds.
So it's like, hooray. Also, because we took care of that thing, we now have to deal with less attacks on our base, which is a good thing. Also, we can just go and rebuild our drones, because drone carriers are, well, sadly enough, some of the most busted units in the game. Are you hover? Yes, you are also hover. So all the Veti vehicles is just hover. You are also hover, yes. They're also just hover. For you, Veti. Well, let's go back a bit.
Constructing.
Now, let's go and keep on building big old bomb artillery. So... yeah.
Insufficient funds.
Oh yeah, of course, there's also airfields on the other base. These are enemy engineers which can also pacify units, which are cool. Also, you just saw them drop dead magically. That wasn't magic. That is just the marking damage of this thing that deals 5 per hit. Which, yeah, is very little, if you think about it.
Insufficient funds.
But it's good enough. It gets the job done. So yeah, that was an attack wave and a bit of a defense wave together.
Construction complete.
Yeah, Let's go and take care of a bit more of the attack. Our base just got attacked, but everything's already dead.
Airstrike online.
Oh, now we have airstrikes. Good.
Insufficient funds. On hold. Training.
I am trying to go and calculate for something a bit.
Unit ready.
No, he wants to go and take the drone carrier out, and then all of a sudden he wants to take the drones out because his target changed. And then my riot missile says no, and he can't do anything anymore, which is why I wanted the riot missiles. Well, actually, no, I don't think I want those.
What's the assignment?
Also, where are you? You're there.
Targeting system. Repair pod deploy.
Insufficient funds. Construction
Wow.
complete.
By enemies everywhere. And this is the power of marking that debuffs enemies' movement speed and attack speed and shit. It kind of makes these things way too overpowered. And then next to that, they're also going to go and be incapable of doing anything else. Alright. Oh no! And more enemy aircraft!
Unit ready. Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Lads, yourself in Tempest.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, we're just clearing the map right now. The fun golems of death, which are probably very good units. Just not in the enemy's hands always. Drone carriers for the win, my friends.
Unit ready.
Like for the big time win, like holy shit are these things busted. And in multiplayer, somehow they decided to go and say, hey, you know what? These units should only go and have an intel cost now. Yes, they only cost intel. They cost 70 intel though, which is like, it's. But if you look at how much I have, where it's like, I have a bit too much, I guess. So, welcome to one of
We're
the...
surrounded. What do we pay these GDF for?
Welcome to one of the most, well, funny mission objectives, because if you only need to complete 2 of the 3...
Primary objective accomplished.
Driver, wait for us!
And this is
The
also a
council
bonus
will hear of
objective.
this.
Unit ready.
So yeah. This is an objective and a bonus objective at the same time.
Open your eyes to light.
By the way, that is called seeing. That is just how your eyes work. Your eyes see light.
Let the hunt commence.
Base is under attack.
Also, I think he moves faster because of the comms bonus from the drone carriers.
Come with us. We drown in light. See the light of the day.
That ain't a good thing
This
necessarily.
one's a real tough guy. Help us out!
We're under fire! Help!
Well, you're almost there, so don't worry.
These ones hold power. Bring them to me.
Yeah, and that's real fair. Because that guy you just saw there with his shields can probably like 2-shot that objective.
Secondary objective accomplished.
So yeah, secondary objective accomplished. Do you want to know the dumb part? You will go and gain control of him a bit later.
Constructing.
Also, yes, I'm doing this for the future. This is overkill defense, but I like overkill defense more than underkill. Oh yeah, I got the Humvees there and they just died. Let her rather go and make sure that this place is super secured rather than, well, completely undefended. What do you guys think? Two.
Construction complete.
And then now we have space for 4 more. Okay. Yes, this will be a very fun one. Well.
Unit ready.
But we don't have time to go and wait for all that nonsense right now. We're kind of on the clock, so let's go and help the citizens, shall we? Let's just also keep on building more and more.
Acknowledge command. Standing by. Remaining orders.
Construction complete.
If you're a bit earlier here, you can go and actually go and help them a lot better. Also, if your positioning is bad with this one, you can instantly just complete the first mission objective and then get that one.
Primary objective accomplished.
It's an ambush! Get the civilians to safety!
Also, one of the most annoying thing about the civilians is there's 2 types. Yes, there's 2 types of civilians.
All will be enlightened.
No, they won't. I'm going to go make sure you don't succeed.
Humanity, all will be enlightened. Your transgressions forgiven, and your fire extinguished.
Ah, that's a rather interesting thing you told me there, but not that I really am supposed to care. Oh well.
Energy readings are destabilizing. Here they come.
This is your last chance to save lives, Commander.
Oh, the timer's up. That's why.
Construction complete.
I didn't know how long it was taking, actually. But this is what happens when the timer's up.
You have no hope of freedom. Accept your shadows. It is your rightful place.
So basically, because I already saved all the other objectives, we don't have to go and worry about those. Which is kind of what you want to go and do anyway. I'm actually happy that I failed it in terms of timer a bit. Because now I can just calmly hunt down all of the enemies. Also, why is my supply all of a sudden higher again?
Ready for pickup. Touching down. Need a lift.
Construction complete.
Because this is one of the mission objectives which I personally had a very big time problem with the first time I played. Because I did it very, very fast on hard, so I didn't have this problem at all that I was like, oh no, I'm out of time. That's how I'm out of supply. The civies count as supply. I kind of forgot that. Oh, very nice. He's cloaked. He's hidden. Oh, wait. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this is one of the most annoying secondary objectives actually in the game. If you beat the timer, you will actually be punished rather than rewarded. The game will be like, oh, you didn't do the objective, done. It's one of the few things that I'm like, yeah, that would be nice if it was fixed, you know? I don't know if these things create attack waves or not. And I don't really have to care about it either. The enemy is better off dead anyway. We're just going to go and slaughter all of them everywhere. All the time. Also, yes, there will be no more of those secondary or third attack waves. Oh, would you look at that? The Pyramids of Death. And these are apparently our opponent's normal missile troopers. These are kind of supposed to go and be like missile troopers slash drone operators for them. Which I'm like, okay, cool. Do they have more? Not really. And there we have the most annoying defense in the game. Well, kind of. Also, I've already done the destroy the 200 mine achievement, so... Also, there is not too much in this base right now. But we might as well kill everything there is. Mainly, like, a few pyramids, a bunch of power plants, an airfield. And this is their airfield. And that was the command center. And they're going to go and get most of it for free back anyway, so... Not that we're really doing any significant damage here.
Constructing.
Oh, we already have you built, I think, yeah. And again, we cannot build a sniper for some reason. Hooray! Yeah, I can actually send you guys back here to go and pick up more. So we also have cannon damage. Yay! We took out their power, so now they're powerless. Boring drone carrier strategies that are very effective and low on losses. Because this unit is totally not one of the most busted units in the game. The only thing I guess it has is a bit of delay between targeting. As well as in the past, at least with the demo, the drones could also go and get stuck on things. Also, drone mulers apparently putting them in bunkers is rather bad currently. Because, well, your units don't fire back. Yeah, I think we've done everything. Well, we should have done everything right now.
Open your eyes to light.
Well, it's still just what you do when you want to see things. Also, how much damage can you do now? 95. Yeah, you could also just go and wait on this mission objective by not delivering the civilians. Oh boy, I never saw how much power this actually took. Oh well. Our problem solved. I guess. What? A bit more defenses. Well, but that'll make sure we're safe, you know? Never know what the enemy's going to throw at you. Well, I do, but it doesn't matter.
Required.
Thanks for saving us. The city is crawling with those things.
These are civvies and these are different civvies. Also, the first time I did this mission, I basically saved these ones and I saved these ones and that was enough. And then multiple times I failed.
Engage!
Oh no, more Vetti. So the only way to go and save everybody is to do it like this. Now, all of you piss off.
Tower, we have the first civilians. We're trying to arrange an extraction. Get the rest of the civvies here, safely.
Commander, I have sky cranes en route for civilian extraction. Defend the hospital.
This is one of the funny things I would say. If you have done it before the timer, which is kind of the opposite of what I have done, the game will be all like, well, I'm arranging them. So based on how fast you've done it, you actually go and have differences. And as you can see, my pop just returned to, well, whatever the normal amount was. Ah, lovely, lovely defenses. Lovely trebuchets and tempest artillery, and I can just go and sit here with drone carriers and win.
Construction complete.
In the field.
Unit ready.
Need more of you. And you can see sometimes just why this artillery can't fire for anything.
Unit is under attack.
What? What is under attack? What even matters? Things are just dying because of drones, okay, game? We don't have to worry about anything. And that will mainly be the mission then. It's an interesting and fun mission. I also kind of like it because the whatchamacallit are constantly talking to you. The Veti are constantly just trying to taunt you. Which is one of the complaints I guess I kind of have about the Dynasty campaign, where the Veti feels more, well, superstitious, I guess.
Command, this is Tower. We're under attack.
Oh, we are?
Carrier reporting. On approach.
Usually you get one of those messages through. And that's about it. That's about all that really comes through. Just one of those missions from we're under attack, and that's it.
Unit is under attack.
The rest of the enemy aggression just gets wiped out. Okay, good. We've completed the mission. So, what follows? So... Oh, we haven't completed the mission yet. We've almost completed the mission. Now we have.
Somebody ordered a pickup?
Yeah, I did.
Excellent work, Commander. Those people will remember your help today. Now, we can turn our attention to the Veti. Do not let them get a foothold here. Destroy
Okay,
the
then.
forward bases.
Also, we could do this for mass marking. Something which I sometimes forget to do. So if you just want mass marking but you don't care about anything else, this is what you can do. Also, killing this will give you reinforcements, so please do look out for that. Yay, look out for reinforcements, everyone.
Reinforcements have arrived.
This is either Hunter tanks and trebuchets and... Oh god, it is also going to go be dead if I don't help it. Force Scrambler. Run!
Cruising over. Engines in.
Unit is under attack. Unit lost.
Wow. Didn't even know they shot down my plane there. Well, let's also go and take care of the enemy money-making capacities. Like harvest all the tempest that is around. Steal all of it before they can have it. Eh. Like there's so much around, it won't help. Oh, pyramid. Screw you, pyramid, you die. So pyramid of death.
Unit is under attack.
Ready for pickup. Be with me. Dropping
Repair pod. And now we have a casual nearly 6,000 intelligence, which, if you think about it, that is almost, well, it's not yet 100 drone carriers, but we're getting close. And how much supply do you cost? 5 each. Oh. I guess it's a bit less than I was thinking it was going to be. Hooray! More of the this is where things are going to go and spawn later on in the mission things. I don't know how many forces constantly respawn here for each mission, because I have not bothered counting everything. I just fly and murder it and fly and that's it. Also, wait. There's funny stuff here? Huh. Probably one of the attack waves then that moves here or something. Yeah, I don't know the locations. I mean, here there was also veins. So that's kind of how you can tell during your own playthrough or during the Dynasty campaign. During the next mission is going to go and actually be, well, one point where it's very, very useful, so...
Shells charged.
Bombers! Hooray! 4 enemies. It didn't stand a chance.
Ready. Smoke screen away.
Oh boy.
Aerial bomber standing by.
Unit is under attack.
You bet. Flying over.
Let's go back to base. Hey, look, there's money over there. Let's kill the enemy money. Or forever. They will never be capable of building an army who deny of their tempest harvesting.
Ready for
What
pickup.
did you get shot? You know what that means? We still don't have enough defenses here. If our troops get wounded or our structures get wounded, it means you don't have enough defenses. Yes, that is my logic with it. It is flawed logic. It is foolish. But it works.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
And here we can also... Oh wait, he's already 2. I was thinking that the drone assassin wasn't going to go and be that good because he's also in one of the carriers. But I guess he's already 2-star veteran. Personally, I'm sitting here like, yeah, I want to go and have a drone operative that has rifle damage, you know, and maybe you could turn into an artillery guy, which, yeah, to me personally seems like a very cool thing. As well as maybe like, yeah, you can kind of go and have the effect of a slow, kind of like the Dynasty. But then in return, it's kind of like, do we really need anything else with this army?
Commander, the Veti are here. I'm seeing an enormous energy spike. What is that?
A base. Oh boy. They just ate up all the roads and created a base. And a bunch of troops. Troops that killed invincible troops during cutscenes.
Are you seeing? It's an entire Veti base. Fantastic. Energy levels within the base are increasing. They're up to something. Be advised, you have incoming. Check your base defenses.
My base defenses will be fine, I guess. Also, if you have troops here, they will usually instantly kill this whatever attack wave it is. So let's go and deal with that. Emphatic attack. I do kind of wonder, like, how the Veti will function once we play with them and, like, what strategies are available with them.
Eyes on the Veti base. Something's coming through. This appears to be a more advanced form of matter translocation. And I don't want to wait around to find out what. Destroy these structures and shut it down.
What have we been dealing with for matter translocation than before?
Construction complete.
Because it's pretty advanced already. Wow, there go more enemies. It is somewhat funny here that I have a sky crane that only has an engineer, and then I have one sky crane with no engineer. And one open slot. So, you go over there. With Dynasty, you could do far more fun drop play. With, at the very least, the helicopters. I don't know for sure, but I think these things make money for the Veti. Now, we also want to go and kill the last bits of money generation for the enemy. No, enemy troops sighted. Other bombed and they're dead.
Coordinate attack. Briefing sworn. Relaying orders. Launching.
Oh no, enemy forces. They exist.
Command.
What are they?
Ready for a flood pod.
I'm just giving them an attack command.
Carrier report. Need a lift. Away we go. Moving to LC.
Ah, they rebuild it. This is why you check again. You can kick their ass again.
Firing interference.
Wait, that doesn't interrupt your move command?
Shells charged. Commence bomb.
Our base is under attack.
What's the assignment?
Nah, this is why I more or less built the defenses there.
Constructing.
Because I knew an attack would happen eventually here.
Sky green.
Also, I really should have put all the unit control grid, shouldn't I?
Directions.
Counter. Looking good. On approach vector. Let's bury them. Flatten them.
Construction complete.
Wow. My units are picking a fight with the base. The base that has got more troops after we killed it because I teleported everything.
Counter. Looking good. Need a lift.
Well, we've already checked those with the Condor, so...
Redirecting course.
Go and see if we can go and smash up most of this base, shall we not? Also...
Construction complete.
Wait. Oh, those are the veteran ones.
Situations. I have the gun.
Hello there! Pick up my trebuchet. Now, this won't work sadly enough against the Vedi because they're all hovering. But if you do this, normally speaking, that tank would be dead if it was an enemy.
Ready.
Yes, you heard me correctly. You can go and crush enemy vehicles like that. But sadly enough, everything from the Vedi is hovering. Wait, I can show it against infantry. Where are you? No, damn you! Oh, wait, it doesn't really matter, but still.
Standing by for an escort. On approach.
Na, 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 na. Also, this works with the tempest sphere if there is something that is
And waiting.
crashable. Okay, so there was money there. Like, huh? Why is there a blue dot moving on the minimap? That shouldn't be happening.
Moving to LC. On approach.
This is why you more or less want your airfields in the same area. So,
We go. Moving to position.
and drop it away.
Away we go. Getting her steady. Get ready for drop off.
Lap. Oh. Oh wait, he's hovering. That's why.
Get ready for drop off. Standing by.
Yeah.
Moving to LC. On approach.
Because he hovers, he doesn't care as targets, which is somewhat sad. But in the next mission, we can actually use it against some Dynasty scum. Wow, they built more troops. Yeah, a lot of their army instantly died because I basically have powerful units. AoE is overpowered. Change my mind. And so are drones. Oh, you build a secondary command center somehow. Well, we'll just kill it then. Through your, I think, barracks or war factory or something. I think that they kind of have two, like, barracks things. Oh no, firework units! It's supposed to be like the drone carrier or the lavender or whatever. And it has a limited amount of ammo. Also, I have no idea why we're aggressive to that thing when it doesn't even have defenses. I also have some very dumb tactics with the other faction, with Dynasty. I have no idea how he built that thing here, but I guess it's maybe not restricted to Tempest. So you can go and build it on your own route maker or whatever. Also, please notice how they are completely and totally ignoring all of my air units. Air units, how they are completely ignoring all of my drones themselves. My drone carriers and things, and my sky cranes themselves. How dare you rebuild your money here? No. He died because of drone carrier magic. Be warned, drone carrier magic is powerful. And he couldn't do anything because we decided to go and fire a lot of rockets at him that silenced him. Or applied by it, actually. Also, you could hear the drone thingy going off. The drone assassin's drone. So, let's go and just wait here for a moment.
Unit is under attack.
Oh, wait, what? How did it get destroyed? How did one of the objectives just die? So... let's go and prepare a bit. Isn't this prepared enough? I guess... ish. I wouldn't say fully, but good enough. Well, my orders are be ready. So, we have the Condor bombers ready. We have the drone carriers ready, so let's go and slaughter the last bit of the enemies and see what happens. Oh, wait, they spawn forces? No, we should be having... Oh, they spawn.
Mother of... This thing is huge!
Wait, they spawned 2 tanks just to kill them?
Lose Alexandria.
Well, here you go. Also, look at these nice defenses. Everything that isn't explosive is going to be also resisted. There are more versions of this thing. This is just the strongest version there is currently. And this is why I more or less wanted my Condor bombers to remain close by.
It's getting closer! Fall back! Fall back!
Also, on lower difficulties, it's actually just a normal version. And the normal version has a lot less resistance against cannon. It's actually best to go and kill with cannon. But this thing is completely immune to all negative effects. It's tempest shielded. It is the strongest unit in the game, and look at its attack, 1500. It also deals an AoE attack. It is usually the strongest and most scary unit in the game. It's just that it doesn't stand a chance against our good old drone assassin and just stupid drones that are dealing crazy damage. Wait, what? Drone assassin isn't even doing damage to him? The drones are supposed to have omni damage.
It's nearly at our base! Bring it down!
Wow, this is the first time I heard that line, actually. Not that it really matters, I mean... Oh no, it's dead.
So, these things are vulnerable after all.
We heard the Veti like the Tempest, so we've brought some party gifts.
Oh, that's nice. You want to know the funny part? I've done this mission on hard with an extreme army of tanks. That thing spawned, it shot once, I then blasted it to smithereens, and then those planes came over and bombed my own troops. Yeah. Also, yes, this is finally all of the mission objectives for that. Capture the Tempest processing centers, escort the VIPs from the upper one, and then wait for the death squads to spawn and then kill them. And destroy the attacks to your base, and that's it. It is really, really annoying. So, Grenadiers, we lost 2. We got 2 for free at the start. Drone operators did a crap ton of damage, mainly because of the drone carriers. Drones that are doing the damage. Field Scouts, we didn't lose anybody. Hooray! Sentinels, we lost both of them at some point, I guess. Riot Fans, we lost none of them, even due to our ally lost 1. Humper Tanks, well, we trained 4 and they did decent. Militia, we lost 3 of the 4 or 5 or something we get at the start. Harvesters are not there for combat. 3 engineers, we only use them to go and capture the bonus objective, so those are the 3 losses there. Assault Gunners, I guess they did a bit. Scramblers, I guess they did a bit. Trebuchets, they also did a bit. I think the most damage comes from the Trebuchet we dropped. Well. Then the Condors, they also did very well for the drone carriers. He didn't do much, the command officer. Shield Maidens, we only have them to go and drop repair pods. So 22k and 9k experience, it's not that good if you think about it. And then the drone mulers with 152k damage. And then you realize that 260 and 150 are done by 2 units. Then you're kind of like, yeah, right? But yeah, those are the units we use mainly for the mission. Yeah, let's go and look at GDF friendly. So they lost 3 drone operators, they lost 3 peacekeepers, they lost 7 sky cranes. The sky cranes, I guess, for all of the transport as well as the ones that spawned at the start. The peacekeepers, I don't know. I guess they gave us the peacekeeper they had, but that's 1. Drone operator, I don't know. Field scouts, I guess they gave us the ones. The comms rigs at the start that they gave us. The riot vans were, I guess, the ones from the transport and then the bonus objective one. The trebuchets that they gave us. The engineer, I guess, is in the base. The sentinel. The hunter tank. Grenadiers. Riot troop. Also, they have a riot medic in that base near the front door. And in the past they gave it to you, but nowadays they don't. So, neutral troops. So the Allied and the neutral kind of gave each other things, which is interesting. So the structures, we're just going to go mainly look for the damage. Laser turret, 26k. Trebuchet artillery, 30k. The haywire missiles, yeah. Gatling turrets, yeah. And our friendly, so a bit with the Gatling turret. And then we have the processing centers and the graphs. So for credits, the Very did have some. They lost a lot apparently. Then they lost even more. Then they gained a lot. Then they gained, and then here they actually started gaining resources. So around the 30-minute mark, they actually gained resources and spent some, which would, I guess, be around the point where the other bases become active. And then apparently they spent all of their resources very quickly, and it was game. And for units, well, we only have our tab, and kind of the friendly and friendly tabs. And, well, that was the mission. I want to go and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, where we will be doing the final mission of the GDF campaign.